Christ Kitty, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do some improvements in Minecraft buildings, because although I wouldn't say I'm a pro or anything, I definitely have around at least 10 years of building experience in this game, and I just thought, hey, maybe some tips and tricks might be useful. Now, this is quite a beginner level house, but a lot of houses will just be this. Maybe they'll have a door, like so, but it's generally quite, in fact, even that adds an extra layer of depth. Most people will just place it like so, and you have a box. Now, this isn't the worst thing in the world, but if you want to just look to improve your building a little bit, here are some easy ways you can help. Now, I'm not going to be trying to change the shape of this house too much, but one easy thing you can do is get rid of this box roof, because box roof, especially too high when you just hit your head, aren't that great. So let me just take a moment, change the roof up, and I'll be back in a second. Here is the first level of improvement. Already, especially if you go inside, this just feels a lot nicer. You'll notice as well that I used a different wood type. That's because having a contrast between the two blocks is a lot nicer. But you can see this looks quite unnatural where it doesn't have any overhang. There's still no depth at all. To add a bit more, I could just create the roof like so and just keep it going. However, I prefer to have a block. I usually use something like, let's go with deep slate tile stairs, but if you use that as an overhang, you can see the difference already. That just outlines almost the wood, which just gives kind of this nice border, and you'll see, because I have an overhang, I can do this to make it more natural, almost. Let me grab some slabs as well, and once I finish this, I will be right back. Alright, that is the improvement for our roof. As you can see, this already just looks so much nicer, and I really like the look, especially on the inside. Now, if you want the inside to look even better, just lock this up and use stairs again, like on the outside, just to kind of get that feeling of the kind of gradual increase in the roof, because then the roof looks uniform from the inside and out and it doesn't look quite as janky. You can leave it like you did before, or use slabs or anything else. In fact, roofs, there are a ton of ways to use them. You can have full blocks, or one of my favourite is if you add moss instead and replace all of these with some moss. That can be a really nice touch. Now for the next part, it's just to detail these walls, because while these walls are alright now, having them just one block, especially with the door that just kind of blends in, doesn't look quite as good as it could with something else. So I will detail the walls and I will be right back. This is what the house now looks like, with some detail on the walls. I added in some windows and some indents with stairs, as well as some pillars to just break up the oak wood texture. And I replaced the door with a spruce door just to add an extra bit of definition. But as you can see, the inside now feels a lot more spacious with the glass panes. I almost always use glass panes instead of blocks, because the panes just add in that little bit extra depth. Because I'm not changing the shape of this house, I haven't added in any extra like pillars on the outside, but one option is, if you want your roof to overhang one more, then you can have these pillars sticking out, which gives more depth and can look a lot nicer. But I'm trying to keep this fairly simple just so it's easy to follow along. For the next step, I want to add some decorations and actually incorporate this house into the surrounding area, because right now you can see this house is quite stood alone and it looks alright, but it looks like you've just taken this house and just plopped it down, which I mean is exactly what I've done. So I will see you in a minute for the next reveal. As you can see, with blending in the terrain a bit more and just adding some things around the house, it looks a lot more natural in the surrounding area, rather than just sitting straight on top of it. Now, I haven't done anything with the interior of this house. I've always been better at building exteriors, but if anyone wants to see some tips that I've picked up on interiors, just let me know. but as you can see, the before and after are quite different. Adding in a roof, some detailing, and some landscape can really go a long way. I hope you enjoyed very much. I know this is quite a short video, but I just felt like making this because I know when I was younger I struggled quite a lot with getting houses right and just being able to build something that I thought actually looked nice in the area. And well, I've been playing this game for quite a long time now. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!